Hey there everyone, I'm Michael and welcome to another bite-sized tutorial. And in this tutorial, I'll be showing off how to add Shiftorium upgrades, because in the previous 3 tutorials, I never went over that, and Shiftorium upgrades are the most fundamental part of the game. This is going to be a pretty quick one, and that's because I'm trying to crack down on how many how many times I mess up recording, like if I say or I stutter, or I lose my train of thought, or I say something else instead of what I want to say, or I make a mistake, or something random happens like a Visual Studio dialogue popping up that shouldn't pop up, a crash happening that shouldn't happen during a bite-sized tutorial, and Discord notifications. Anyways, so I'm going to ignore that stutter. Damn it, here we go again. The first thing we need to do is, well, I have to get rid of that. Adding Shiftorium upgrades is a piece of cake, to be honest. You've got a big list, a JSON list, of all the upgrades in the game, and this is found in shiftwest.winforms/resources/shiftorium.txt. And each object has a name, a cost, a description, and sometimes, most of the time actually, a dependencies list. And dependencies can have either multiple upgrade IDs with semicolons separating each upgrade ID, or they can have a single upgrade ID, or they can be just not present and it'll ignore them. So with that said, to add an upgrade, all we have to do is add in a little JSON object right here, and then we put the comma in so that it doesn't error out on us, and then we can set a name, test upgrade, cost will go 0, description, a test upgrade, and we'll have no dependencies. Now I've already purchased this upgrade in a previous attempt at recording this, and I've already made a function that will utilize this upgrade. It is a test command that'll only run if I have this upgrade. So I might as well show off how dependencies work. Well, in ShiftOS, every upgrade has an ID, and it is simply their name in all lowercase, and any spaces are replaced with underscores. So, if we want to add another test upgrade, we can, and then we'll give it cost of 1, description, read the ID or name, and dependencies. Let's say we want this to depend on our test upgrade. Well, all we need to do is get its ID and put it in the dependency variable, and that's how you add new upgrades. Now if I go over what I've actually done to get this upgrade to work, if I go into commands, you'll see I have a new command here in namespace test cmd and command test, and it requires test upgrade. Now let's say we want to require another test upgrade. Well, we'll add another test function, and we'll call it another test, and we'll give it ID another test upgrade. Alright, so let's run. Alright, kernel is initiated and we're at our terminal. So if we just run testcmd.test, it says upgrade is installed. If we do testcmd.another test, script not found. However, if we go to shiftorium.list, we get another test upgrade for 1 code point, and if we do shiftorium.info upgrade, another test upgrade, you'll see that we get a description of read the ID or name, another test upgrade from 1 code point, and we get a shiftorium.buy command, and if we buy it, game saves to the server, and we do test cmd.another test, and upgrade is installed. Cool. Now, I have to make a little announcement. In next week and the week after, probably from next Thursday to the following Wednesday, I will be completely inactive as far as this YouTube channel and development goes. The multi-user domain and the forums and everything, they will stay up as I need them up for a project that I'm doing during that week at school, but I'll be busy with exams and stuff like that, so I won't be able to work on the game. However, there are other developers on the project currently, so if you have feature requests, I highly suggest heading over to our Discord and pinging anyone with the Shift Devs rank, and basically submit a feature or a bug fix request, and they'll be happy to work on it while I'm gone, and even when I'm not gone, if I tend to not see it. And if it's too big for them to do, they'll usually forward it to me so that I can do it after I'm done with my exams, so don't worry. Whenever you submit a bug fix request or feature request, it will get acknowledged either by a developer or me, myself. Anyways, that's all I have to say. This has been another bite-sized tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the bloopers. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey there everyone, I'm Michael, and this is my second attempt at recording this. Because the last attempt, the bitrate was absolutely horrible, and things were like pulsating. It didn't look good, so I said screw it, I'm making another. This is going to be a bite-sized tutorial, another one, because it actually dawned on me that, well, I wanted to keep the series bite-sized as it is. We've only done 3 and of pretty major things in the game that are really easy to do, but we haven't covered how to add Shiftorium upgrades, and I figured that's a pretty easy thing to do, it's pretty easy to do, and it's pretty big, so I have to make another bite-sized tutorial for it, and that's what I will do. Originally I did have an announcement planned for the end of the video, but basically, the announcement is that I'll be stepping down from development for this week. I actually mean it this time. Then this week and next week, probably until the first Wednesday of February, I'll be stepping down. Because I'm going into exams, and I want all the time I can get to work on them. And if I'm working on ShiftOS, then I'm not working on exams, and therefore I'm not getting work done. And that's a problem. And I will fix that. And I started Discord notification. Hey there everyone, I'm Michael, and this is my third attempt at this bite-sized tutorial. The first attempt, the bitrate was just awful, and I said, scrap it, restarting. Second attempt, I got interrupted by a Discord notification because I forgot to put myself in Do Not Disturb and Streamer mode at the same time, which is what I normally do. And this is the third time. So, what happened? Oh my god, I failed. Hey there everyone, I'm Michael, and welcome to another bite-sized tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm just going to cut to the chase and not mess up. And in this damn it. Hey there everyone, I'm Michael, and welcome to another bite-sized tutorial. In this tutorial, I am going to attempt to not mess up, and I will be showing you guys how to make Shiftorium upgrades. And I'd stick around till the end of this because I will probably be adding a blooper reel, because there were a few. The second one, Oh my god. Hey everyone, I'm Michael, and welcome to another Byte-Sized tutorial. In this tutorial, I will be showing you guys how to add Shiftorium upgrades, because in the previous tutorials, I covered how to add terminal commands, how to add new applications, and what was the other one? Hey there everyone, I'm Michael, and welcome to another Byte-Sized tutorial. Crap. Hey there everyone, I'm Michael, and welcome to another Byte-Sized tutorial. In the previous three, we covered how to add terminal commands, and how to add skin features, and how to add new applications. However, I realized that one of the most fundamental parts of ShiftOS was not covered in any of those videos. How to add new Shiftorium upgrades. And, well, I'm going to be fixing that. Now, it's pretty simple, so this is going to be quite the quick one. However, I will probably have a blooper reel at the end, because there have been loads of failed attempts at making this video, because I am actually cracking down on how many times I say on accident, and I'm cracking down on how many times something goes wrong in the video. Because I want these videos to be as awesome as possible, and I've realized that whenever I'm streaming, after a few minutes of me going, stuff. Oh god, I forgot the... Damn it, stupid Visual Studio dialogue.